Disney Princess Beauty and the Beast. Belle's Fight. That's a wrinkle on the book. This is the story today. Belle and her father, Mary-Chandler, were on their way to Paris to visit the French library. Belle couldn't wait to explore all the books. Mary chuckled. All of them. I hope we'll have enough time. After money, I have researched thinking. I will make enough time. What you said? What you said? Broke up without sugar. Fashion? But the journey would take a couple of days, so they planned to make stops along the way to Sideways. After a few hours, the first day, the travelers reached a country inn where they would spend the night. Upping. The first was up to Paris. We're going tonight to go far away. I go in a new the cooler horse name. That's a chuckled. How an adventure story. Awesome. Even cheese and warm pickles. The lantern when all her guts were slattered. Morris happily thanked her for her hospitality, but Belle's intern we caught by a young woman who was busy writing in a notebook. What is the writing? Belle wondered. Maybe an adventure novel or a fairy tale. Let's get on an adventure. We owe fairy tale to get to Frederick there. Mrs. Scrunches is the reason. What's it no whizzing? It's impossible, Justin Interrington. How's a given? Oh, in my parents. And then came the perfect chance for Belle to find out. The waiter accidentally dropped some of her page on the ground and didn't notice it. You dropped this? Belle said, returning the papers to the mysteries. Thank you, writer. Thank you, the girl said. I was focused my travel journey that I didn't notice Belle falling. Didn't mean me about the picture. I did. It's always into fights. When set to fight the fires. A travel journal? How amazing! Belle explained. Where have you traveled? The girl smiled and joined Belle and Miss at their table. Her name was Sophie. I have visited their town in France to stretch out wonderful invitations, she said. Belle was amazed. What is your next target? She asked. I want to set the vegan the best friends forever. What is it? I kept it to the whole world. But I said, saying to something like this previous. Elegant. I'll show you how I'm traveling here, Sophie said, heading from the door. She led Belle and Mordred to a meadow where she was keeping an extravagant vessel, a hot air balloon. My God! She was air balloon. There was how I walked in the stores as if they had physics. This is a Dawson. Belle and Hilda wanted to know everything about the balloon. So Sophie showed them how it worked. I built it myself, she explained. Why don't you join me for a short fight? Belle and Mrs. were talking. Run away and off we go. What is it? Ooh, get past? Sure, welcome. Are you ready, hot air balloon? They screamed into the basket and took off with Sophie on their first balloon fight. The world seemed so small from up high. The clouds are moving and fast. Sophie pointed up as they fell higher. Uh-oh. I think a storm is on the way, Ladies explained. She predicted to burn the plants, gardens, and anymore. I can't be sight of the day. Where was I going up with heaven? Large raindrops soon followed. I've never flown in a storm, Sophie called. We better land, Belle shouted over the wind. Belle and Mary held on tiny whips while Sophie turned the fire down to start the dancing. But as the moon balloon lowered to the ground, a gust of wind pushed it toward a tree. A branch solid opened the ground. Swoosh! 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 Happy was the freaking thing every day. I can't believe it. Listening. The balloon rolled to the ground. Sophie was upset that her hot air balloon. What's run it? Don't worry, together we can fix it. Paris killed her. When the skies cleared, Belle and Marion and Sophie got to work. They swayed, and her. Soon the balloon was as good as new. As new, the balloon found something hand. It explained. Setting up the hold on was You saved the day, Sophie said. As thanks, she gave Belle and Mr. a special gift, the bronze for her combination. When we go home, we can build a balloon together, Belle told her father. But first, let me take you to Paris, Sophie explained. I hope that she knows a fair is afraid. Thank you for this advice. Soon, Lilith and his going forward. We're back on the road to Paris. But this time we'll special flying us. We're nearly there. Belle called from the balloon. Oh, it's a thing in the daisy. Oh, there's in the past. This is the Paris Peter. It's another that I are fighting us and not the self. Oh, not afraid. It's wild good. I don't understand. When they finally entered the French Federal Library, Belle couldn't believe her eyes. There were books on every subject. Well, even the subject. They even wondered, what else did he say? She couldn't wait to start reading. First on her list, travel journals, then books on flying, then maps of the world, then anything and everything. Thank you for coming, Tara. What are you sure?